with the door
and Daisy.
Welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
How's everyone's mental health?
Really well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm blessed in that aspect.
That's good. Well,
Today we have some guests with us. We're going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Y'all can tell us who y'all are and what y'all have going on.
I'm Brooklyn with Be Classy Beauty Bar.
Okay, what else you got going on?
I was about to say, like, no,
you got a beauty bar. Okay,
I do credit repair. I do business mentorships.
Okay.
I got a lot going on. I'm in there.
We want to hear it. Let's talk about
real
it.
estate.
I love that field.
Yeah, I got a couple of things going on.
Okay.
you just opened up something, right? Opened up your...
Salon and Spa. It's in Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. So that's been open for about
But
4
you don't
months.
live in Pennsylvania, do you?
No, I live in Atlanta.
Okay, so let's talk about that. You opened up a whole business in your hometown, but you don't live there.
I don't recommend.
Say it was the hardest, longest process ever.
It's been a year, but I come from a small city. So
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I want to bring something back to the city. The first black-owned beauty bar.
That's what's up.
They don't have like I was doing the lash classes and stuff like that. They had to travel to do that stuff. So I was like, let me bring something back to the city. And it's just hard. I travel 2 to 3 times out the month.
For business.
Training staff, handling stuff. It's hard, but I love it. I just would recommend.
Say you gonna reap them benefits.
Yes,
Okay.
as you should.
We have another guest.
Hello, everyone. I'm Morgan Sims. I'm a real estate agent here in Michigan, and I also own a tea business as well. Yep, that's just a little bit about me. So I do commercial, I do residential, I do a lot of in real estate, and I help investors as well. So
This tea, I've seen you post it. What does it do?
So it's just herbal tea. So it's called My Tea. I actually changed the name to My Tea, Mind and Body. So it has, right now we just have loose leaf tea, but our new line of teas that will be coming out will also be prepackaged tea as well.
Okay.
So just really into health, just helping with the digestive system as far as like our skincare as well. It all starts within. And then trying to like transfer people from coffee to more of the matcha style teas, which is a lot more healthier for you. And with that, I also have candles and I have shea butter as well. So I'll be expanding that to a lot more items, but I'm just now starting off. So
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is so inspiring to open up because, like, to open up something and live somewhere else because that's like my goal right now. I'm so ready to move back out of state, but it's so much that I have in the works, and it's only harder for me because I would have to travel with 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really just trying to have a lot of all my stuff up and running within the next 6 months so I can move back out of state. Like, I'm so ready to leave.
You could do it if you had a good team.
That's the problem. That's the thing.
That's the hardest part, really,
That's the
is
hardest
getting
part.
up.
Hardest part.
Because if I could have Timmy, oh my goodness.
And that's the issue. No one cares or loves your business the way
Like
you do.
you.
No one's going to handle it how you do. And then it's so hard because people don't understand, like, even starting a new business, you do have to go through that struggle period. You have to go through that working for free period. You have to be, you have to start from your ground up. Like, you can't skip a step. You can't. So that's what people want. They just want to get where you're at now. But they didn't see the long nights, the early mornings. They didn't see none of that.
They didn't see none of that. So I have a question. We can start with you. What made you go off into the field that you're in? Even though you're in, like, a couple different fields, but
People ask me that because it's like, what are we talking about?
So I know you said you wanted to bring something to your hometown, which was the spa, but you're into credit repair.
Everything. So what I'll say is I'll go with the spa and the salon. I grew up in a salon. My grandmother has been a salon owner for almost 40 years. So I literally was washing hair, braiding her people for her sew-ins at like 9, doing the laundry, sweeping the floor. So she's actually my manager for my location.
Okay.
Well, she thinks she run it. But so that inspired me. I just was always like, I actually have pictures when I was little, like, I'm going to own this salon.
So you knew that since you was a kid that you wanted to have your own
Yeah,
salon.
I just wanted to. I wanted to get into the beauty field. Like when you look good, you feel good.
Definitely.
That is so
100%.
For men and women. So I just knew that's what I wanted to do. And then it's a $1 billion industry.
It is. Everybody
That's-
always needs something done all the time. So what about the credit? How did you get into
credit
that?
is everything. I wish I would have known what I know now. I know me, you're talking about the business
I
credit.
swear.
But a lot of people don't know that. Like, most entrepreneurs right now, they're using their own money.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes, all the time.
100%.
It's so
I be looking at
crazy.
people crazy. Like, your phone is in your name? Why?
But I just learned this within the last year or so.
And I'm learning it now.
Yeah,
Like,
and I've been in business since 2015.
Wow.
So when I
Me
say
too.
make money and like literally, you don't make money into your business, 3 to 5 years?
For sure.
Because you're putting your own money into the business. So you're taking those losses. So that's really what got me like, wait,
it's a better way to do
it's
this.
and anybody can do it. Like, even with bad credit, if you build your business credit, you really want to use other people's money.
I say that all the time, even with credit, period, like credit cards. Like, why would I use my debit card when I can sit up here and use this credit card and pay you back in,
when I want to.
Cash
I'm
In
getting,
increments.
I'm getting cash back. I'm getting gift cards. I'm getting points.
Listen.
And my money is
Talk
still
to 'em.
sitting in my bank account. So why wouldn't I use Joe money?
And if you take a loss, it's not really a loss.
It's not.
Because it's not your money.
It's not my money.
But you can file. I'm not gonna get into all that. But you just keep your money. You really want to. That's what the white people, do.
I know.
That's what the white people or do. But it's crazy that we're just learning this. It's just it's leverage.
It's so much leverage that
So-
it's not taught. And a lot of us, as in black people, have no knowledge about, like, at all. Not even just
even
business
personal
credit. I'm
credit.
talking about personal credit. Like,
yeah.
it's to the point where they're 40 and they trying to get trade lines because they don't have no credit history at all. So it's like, I love to see it. Like, when I seen that you was doing the credit repair, and I'm like, because people don't know. Like, people don't even have credit, let alone some credit to repair. Like,
You hear me?
When they think about credit, they think that if your credit is messed up, like, it's just messed up forever.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to fix.
It is.
Super
It is. It is. So
Especially after it been sat for some years. It's easy.
Yeah.
So easy to fix. And honestly, I like to tell people that, it might take you a long time to mess up the credit, but it doesn't take that long to, it could take 3 months, 6 months to a year to fix it. But like, literally my life changed when I fixed my personal credit.
Period.
It became easy.
I believe it.
Like, life became easier.
I believe it.
100%. 100%.
So, you, Morgan, what made you get off into real estate?
I've always been in the customer service industry. I've always been in sales. I'm really good at communicating. Communication is one of my key things. I can communicate with anybody. With that being said, when I was in the industries of working with someone else, if I wanted to get up, I know this is kind of extra, but if I want to get up and pee right now, I want to be able to go do that.
Right.
Like, I don't want you to tell me when I can take off work, when I can and can't. It wasn't doing it for me. So I needed to find an industry where I could still be myself and make millions of dollars, because that's who I am. I'm a millionaire.
Right.
So
Period.
I needed somewhere where I could really stretch my wings and become the best version of me. And real estate has allowed me to do so. Although it hasn't been the easiest role, it has been by far the most fulfilling role I've ever done in my life, besides, motherhood and being a wife, but business-wise. And my husband was a big push in real estate. He like, man, I'm telling you, could kill it. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? So when I finally got my license and I jumped into the field, I never looked back, and I never will.
Period.
And I think real estate is so, it's so many components to real estate. Like, you don't have to just sell. Like, you can do so much in real estate. And that's why I was so excited when both of you ladies brought it up, because although I'm an agent, it doesn't mean that you can't still be in a real estate field without a license. And it does provide the most financial freedom for people as well, because land doesn't depreciate. You can buy a car, you can buy jewelry, you can buy whatever, and it can all depreciate land,
go down in value.
It would never. Yeah. It would never. Even if you have a dwelling on that land, if you have a parcel of land, if I pass down you 40 acres and a mule, you'll be better off than someone that pass down $1 million to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I really, really, really love real estate, and I try to educate as many people about it as possible.
Okay, love to hear it.
Yeah.
Your husband just got into real estate too.
Yes. So I'm trying to also push him because he's pushed me. So now it's my turn to pass the baton to him. So
Yeah.
Okay,
I appreciate
look at
it.
y'all. That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. We was talking about. I'm sorry. We was talking about how important it is to have a partner that supports you. Like, like
100%.
either you have an overly supportive partner or you don't have a partner at all.
100%.
Yeah, that's
I
what
agree.
was about to say. Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
agree because if they not pushing you, like,
What's the point?
what is the point? Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
What are we
here?
doing?
That's what make you a partner, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got to be able to be beneficial to each other. So,
In more ways
Yeah.
than just
Sexual.
one.
Yeah.
Because people think, oh, okay, he cashed me out. So? Because what else did you get when you left the relationship? More than likely, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can teach you how to fish, or do you want a person providing you with the fish? Do you want
Exactly.
the fish? Yeah, it's cool because as long as they're around, you're going to keep getting that fish. But if they disappear, ain't no fish. Because you
Ain't
don't
no
know
fish.
you don't know how to get it
Yeah.
yourself. So
Yeah.
Okay,
I like that. I like that logic for sure.
Love the logic. Okay, so how important is it to stay focused on what really matters in all aspects of life, ladies? I know we all are entrepreneurs, but you know, we all have a lot of different tasks at hand. So how
You
important
gotta
is it?
find out what matters to you.
You have
That's
to.
the thing. Like, what really matters? Because money doesn't matter.
because it's not real.
It's not real.
Listen, money is a
It's
tool.
an idea.
An illusion, remember?
It's an
Money
idea.
is a tool.
It's an idea, period. It's an idea. Somebody
But a
was
lot
like,
of
this is
times
what it is.
We focus on money because we're like, okay, if we get this money, we'll be able to have this, we'll be able to do this. But you lose sight. Like, honestly, I will work so much. Money was my main focus. I'm like, what do I like to do besides work? I worked so much. Like, did y'all ever?
Yeah, no, 100%.
It became stressful. So it's like you have to figure out what's important to you. So I feel like family, financial freedom, like you said earlier. So figure out what's important to you, and then
You gotta go from there. The question was, how important is it to stay focused on what really matters? So, like you said, you have to find out what matters because, like you said, a lot of people they don't even have a clue of what's important.
And then you have to remember why you started too, right? So if you focus on that, sometimes you'll get distracted, but you'll always find your way back. So it's important to focus on what's important. But
What's the question again?
I'm trying to follow it. It's how important is it to stay focused on what really matters? Like, say if you have this goal, how important is it for you to stay on task to reach that goal?
I mean, I think it's super important to stay focused because it's going to be so many distractions along the way.
Yeah.
When we start with a vision or you set that goal, you kind of just think it's going to be a straight line. Like, okay, goal, gonna get there, but it's gonna be so many peaks and valleys throughout the ups and downs. You're gonna bump your head here, you can be stopped over here, distracted over there. But the biggest thing is to I don't really like the word humble because I feel like humble is just a way to keep you down. I won't say stay humble through the process. No, because you're supposed to praise every little thing that you do.
Every upgrade in your life.
Everything. I don't care if this week you didn't smoke as much.
Hello.
It's an accomplishment. Save me some money instead of going out to eat every week. Pat on my back. Because along the way, you're so focused on the bigger goal that you forget about the little milestones that you do.
Yeah.
So then if you're not, that's just like the gym. When you first get in there, you like, man, this is bullshit.
It ain't working.
It's like, Jesus Christ, like I'm not skinny yet. But the thing is, you have to even think about it like, dang, I went for a week straight this week. That's a big accomplishment.
Okay.
So I think that's the biggest thing, like as far as like, that's why it's so important to like stay focused because it is so many distractions, more distractions than it is being able to be focused, honestly. So.
and it's not easy. Like, it's gonna be so hard.
It's going to be more times you want to give up than you want to keep going.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. What keeps you going?
Ooh,
Blocking out the noise.
what keeps me going?
What keeps you going? Because like you said, people gonna want to quit. They not gonna see results right away.
Girl, I be quitting every month.
In your head, you wake up and do it again.
Girl, you could never quit.
I be quitting.
No, I be in the middle of a deal like, I'm not doing this again.
Whole time. Can't stop looking at it because you ready. And you know you
I'm not doing
can.
this no more.
Yeah.
But
And
what's
it's okay. I want to say this too. You're going to quit sometimes, right? But
It's more
about,
like a break.
It's a break.
It's a break.
It's a break.
Because if you can't just stop there, you can't give up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard. Like you have to take, like I may take a month off, 2 months, and get back like motivated.
Real
And
motivated.
people ask you like, how do you get motivated? I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know, but it get hard.
It get hard. It definitely, the whole road is a process, but it's like, I think my motivation is to never have to, I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. I never want to have to ask for nothing. Like, so I'm go figure it out.
Hustlers.
Like,
For sure.
Maybe that's what it is, but I feel like that's my biggest, I don't want to have to need nobody. I don't want to have to ask for nobody. I don't want to have to, oh, they did this for me. And, you know,
I got a point to prove to myself.
yeah, I
have
do.
a point to
I
prove
feel like
to younger Morgan and older Morgan and to anyone that has ever met me, or even my daughter, my husband, my mom, my sister, my father, everyone. And it's my number one person I'm trying to impress is me.
Yep.
Me. I don't care about nothing. I care so much about being a better Morgan than I was last year.
Yeah.
Than I was in 2011 or whenever. Or not to me feeling like I fell off. Like, even if I feel like I'm gaining a little weight, it's like, oh, you look good. I don't care what you think.
Hello?
I want to look good to me. I want to feel good when I wake up in the morning and say, I tried every day. Only days that I don't feel my best is when I didn't try my best.
Ooh, okay.
Every time.
Talk to 'em.
So it's, and I try to tell people that. They be like, damn, I'm just not feeling, what did you do today? Probably nothing.
Right.
You didn't put your best foot
And you the
forward.
reason you feel like
Exactly. Or people don't, maybe this is a great conversation for accountability.
Yeah.
I think accountability is so lacked in our generation, just in general. Oh, when I was younger, my mama used to yell at me and I was beat and I came from poverty, or it's everyone's excuse but themselves. It's never like, okay, so
yeah,
what?
that's what happened. So now I have to do this.
Yeah, no one cares. I know this is super harsh. No one cares about you until you win, so win.
Yeah.
No one cares about that sob story. It's just everyone else's sob story. Everybody has to go through something.
Everybody got a sob story. That's what
Everybody.
people fail to realize. Like, everybody got
What you gonna do with it,
story. Everybody got a story to tell.
What you gonna do with that?
Yeah,
story?
you
gonna
gotta-
continue
you gotta
to sit
turn it
around and
up.
tell the story,
So you
or you gonna talk about the story after your win and be like, this pushed me to be a better me. This pushed me to be breaking generational curses. I like when you do motivational Mondays.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Morgan.
yeah.
Mondays with more. Yeah.
I tried that. I started that because I have so much to say, most of the times, and I didn't know how to. I have a lot to say, but I think that how we all look, we are beautiful women, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of times they just think you're just that beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing in your head. You don't have nothing going on. Oh, she just work her body. No, they don't. I tell people this all the time. I'm just going to pinpoint Sade because I tell people that. Sorry, Daisy.
I just said.
Sorry, guys. I'm like, oh, sorry. No, but I always say that about, even on IG, beautiful. But when you talk to her, beautiful in the mind. And that's what matters. How can we display that to the younger generation? Because they hear bimbos when they talk. I'm sorry to say that. When they get to talking something, they don't not talking about nothing. Like, they not talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's cute. That's cool. That's who they want to be. That's who they want to replicate. And that can't be our life. That can't be the people that are going to be running the world. Mm-hmm. It just can't. So that's why I started the Mondays with Morgan. I try to educate.
Yeah, and I like how you do it early because it shows the importance of. That's another thing I want to ask. Do you rather prefer to sleep in, or do you get up, work a schedule?
My alarm clock goes off at 6:30 every morning.
Every morning?
Now, do I get up at 6:30 every morning? Sometimes I hit it on snooze, but I'm now conscious. I'm in that conscious sleep, so I can start waking myself up. You get what but I'm not sleeping past really 8:30 ever.
Ooh, I feel it though. It's so crazy that I'm on that schedule because my son was in summer school this year. So they didn't go to school last year. It was that virtual stuff. Mm-hmm. So now he was actually going to physical summer school. So I'm waking up, at 7 in the morning, and it kind of like, even though he's out of school now, it became such a habit, and he's about to be back in school in 2 weeks. So it's like I wake up early.
Don't you feel like your day is
I feel
better
like
utilized though?
when you wake up early, it seems like I get everything done by noon.
You hear me? And the rest of the day is
You
not.
you feel me? Like when you wake up early and and you don't have to go to work, you really can get so much done throughout the day. Like it's so important. And then when you wake up early, mind you ahead of about 30% because that's 70% sleeping in for sure. So you get out in the world, it's kind of more clear, it's more free. You get to literally get what you need done in a timely manner.
Brooklyn, what time you wake up? BK, sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So 6:37. But a lot of millionaires wake up early.
At like 5.
Five.
They be at like 5. I'm trying to get there. They work out. They
My husband
meditate,
goes to work out at 5 or 4 a.m.
goals.
Listen, and it's so crazy because that around that time, 4 or 5 in the morning, I feel like that's when my brain is really
Working the bed.
working
why they
the
get up there
most.
early.
Like I be having so many ideas. Like I will audio message her at 4:35 in the morning, knowing she's asleep, but it's like she go be up by 6,
She
7,
gonna
and
see
she
it,
gonna
though.
reply.
I'ma see it, yeah.
She go, but it's like I don't know what it is
It's a
about them
different
wee
piece.
hours in the morning,
Yeah.
but your mind it's just being full circle, like, oh, I gotta do this, or I should do it like this, or I should change that, or I should. And I don't know what it is about that time in the morning, but baby,
A lot of motivational speakers like emphasize on waking up early in the morning. Y'all know who Eric Thomas is? He went to Michigan State.
I'm not sure.
He's from Detroit.
He's from Detroit.
He a
Sound
motivational
familiar.
speaker.
Yeah,
I swear if y'all
he
see
be
him.
like yelling, but like when he talks, so he stands out.
Older guy.
Yeah.
But he drops his YouTube videos at like 3:34 in the morning. And when he first start off, he be like, I know some people still sleep, but you don't want it that bad if you still sleep. Like I started listening to him and I'm just like, wow, at the time I'm still working my 9 to 5 and I'm not doing nothing else. I'm just working my 9 to 5 and I'm just like, well, I don't gotta be to work to realistically 11. So why am I gonna get up at 5? But like when I started doing it, I put myself on some type of challenge, and when I started doing it, I started seeing like my mind do work better when I first wake up that early in the morning because I don't think it's not enough noise. It's quiet. You can think. You can process your thoughts.
Facts.
And then like just listening to other motivational speakers like Steve. Everybody's up early in the morning.
That's it.
The 1% is up at that time.
Yeah.
That 1%.
That
And you want to be
1%.
part of the 1%, right? I want to ask you guys something. So I talked about on my Mondays with Morgan. It's called, I said, paying yourself first. And what does that mean to you guys? And I wanted to ask you guys that. I know you guys are the hosts, but I wanted to ask you, everyone else, what you thought the saying paying yourself first means.
Whew.
We all go look at.
Why would y'all look at me? I don't shit, man. Listen, cause really nobody wants to be the boss until they realize they getting paid last. So I don't even know what it means to pay yourself first.
But I brought it up because we talked about waking up early in the morning. So when you're waking up early in the morning, really it's just you up. Your kids are asleep. And I know you two ladies don't have children, but that gives you time for Daisy. It gives you time for just you, right?
Just skip it. Just say
Your name is shit. And you got this big old Daisy chain. I'm like, anyways, I'm looking. But I was just asking that because I think that sometimes we forget about ourselves. We do.
all the time, especially when
what
you
does paying
start
yourself
a
mean to you?
business.
What does it mean?
Self-care.
Self-care.
Ooh.
Yeah, self-care for sure.
Listen, my
Because if you're
self-care.
just so busy just running, and you don't take care of yourself, eventually you're not gonna be able to run on fumes.
Go
no more.
crash.
So you have to like take time for self-care, definitely.
So paying myself first, huh?
Maybe you don't pay yourself first.
Listen, because 2 kids, businesses, baby, I'm being paid last every day. I'm not going to say I don't know what paying myself first means, but
don't
it's rare in my situation right now. So I can't really relate.
No, and I'm glad that maybe that's something you'll bring into your
Bring it
conscious
to
self.
yeah,
But
like
you'll be like, dang.
damn, I ain't even sat on the couch and looked in the mirror or nothing. Like, you're right.
Paying myself first would be when I wake up, having me time, not looking at my phone. Just getting my thoughts together. I like to journal.
Let's talk about
Plan
that.
my goals that I have to do for that day. Like people, I'm not gonna say people, but like it's really important to plan for the month. Like have a schedule for the month.
Agreed.
And then, because you can get overwhelmed. We got so much stuff we got to do. We're
Girl.
going to fall behind. I used to have like 20 things to do out the day. I used to be overwhelmed. Like, I ain't doing this shit. I'm done. Now I'm a week behind.
Right.
So now what are the, write down your goals for the year, for 6 months, 3 months, and then what are the top things that are going to get you to those goals?
Right.
And work on those first. Now, I like to work on those in the morning or just to have an idea. Now, if it's something that's going to kind of stress me out, if you said waking up at 5 a.m., you're going to be done by 12 anyway.
Yeah.
So that's how I pay myself first. Like, literally, I meditate for a few
Yes,
minutes.
I was waiting for someone to bring up
Meditate.
meditation.
And I'm new to meditation, y'all. I ain't going to front.
But it
But
works.
it's peaceful.
It's
so peaceful.
that
I like
inner
it.
peace is everything.
Yeah, definitely.
So I meditate for like 10 to 15 minutes. I kind of like just envision what my day is going to be like that day.
That's beautiful because that's setting the tone.
It's setting the tone of what you gonna get done and what
Yeah.
you want to accomplish.
Feel that one from you.
Yeah.
I gotta envision the day
Yeah.
because I think I'm so far off. I'm so
Yeah.
far into the future today.
And that's about being present. That's what we have to
Very
work
much
on
so.
because we work so hard. We want to work for our kids,
Yeah.
generational wealth, but we have to be present, and that's hard. That's what I'm kind of working on. So meditation helps you with that.
Okay.
But like getting those goals together, I'm trying to work out. Like if I don't go I'm not gonna front, I don't go to the gym like that. But I'm trying to.
It's cool as long as you trying, girl. You got
Even if I
time.
go run or something, just to
Anything.
get me active. So I think paying yourself first is, like she said,
Self-care. Gotta be.
self-love, putting yourself
But
first.
Yeah, my self-care day is probably about once a week, y'all. I do my little sage. sit
But
down.
that's still good because
Yeah, at
some
least
people
it's
haven't had a
happening.
self-care in months
Yeah.
and weeks.
Yeah.
You know, at least it's weekly. Maybe
Yeah.
you can start incorporating it into your daily schedule.
Yeah.
Definitely need to.
I wanted to piggyback on goals and how important it is to write things down and how real manifestation is. Like, I am really big on writing things down. Like, I literally write my monthly goals down. I write short-term goals down, long-term goals, and then I write 6 months, a year, monthly goals, weekly goals. And if I don't hit those goals, and I don't cross them off because I want to go back and say, I just do a little check or something. But then I'll write down why I didn't accomplish that goal. What could I have done better?
I've never done that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You say you be looking at it, still be on the list, be like, all right, I just got to do that again. Didn't finish that. Let me go ahead and run that back. I ain't
all
never say
accountability.
why.
That's really good
I learned,
accountability.
But I
girl,
learned,
she is very
I learned how to hold myself
Accountable.
accountable. Like, and it was just like after so long, I started seeing I wasn't hitting every goal, and my goals was really, really realistic to where I could have hit them, but that's when I started holding myself accountable. Like, okay, I could have did that instead of me scrolling on Instagram this hour. I could have did that, And I'm not really a big Instagram person. I was just giving you something that people do every day. Wake up on Instagram, they on there all day scrolling. Like, what could you have done instead of me watching TV for that hour? I could have done this. So that's something that you really have to hold against yourself. And sometimes people don't want to hold themselves accountable. I don't know why, but
I think that's
it starts
why.
with yourself.
Yeah, and that's also why a lot of people cannot be entrepreneurs. Because if you cannot hold yourself accountable, you cannot be your own boss. Because you don't have a boss telling you to log in or doing what you need to do. That's why a lot of people do need that structure in the workforce.
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, and I'm going to keep reiterating that because this big thing now, you ain't got your own business, you a lame. That's not true.
It's not true at all.
That's not true at all because becoming an entrepreneur and being your own boss is by far harder than even if you have a bad day at work, you still gonna get paid.
Yeah.
You have a bad day in entrepreneurship, you probably ain't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So that's huge. That's
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because manifesting is so important. Like literally everything I'm doing now is written in my notebook. I don't know if y'all follow, y'all might not have seen it, but it's an orange notebook that I've been writing in for like 3 years. And literally everything from the way that my shop is designed, just everything.
Yes.
So even in the morning when you pay yourself, affirmations.
yes.
All the time.
Because that's
Definitely.
what I like to Google affirmations for small business owners.
Ooh.
So stuff about your business. Like my business is successful. My business helps. Like I even said I was talking about a podcast. I want to have my own podcast.
Yeah.
But I even said like last year that I was going to be traveling, getting interviewed, and doing,
And look at you.
Look at you.
I'm gonna post this.
As you should.
Yeah, look, I'm in Detroit on your podcast.
Yeah.
So, like, literally, manifesting is
It's so real.
Right.
That's
But
why
I don't see a lot of like women talk about it. I don't see them talking about like daily affirmations. I was telling my homegirl today, like, you literally have to talk to yourself.
You do.
I live alone. I be in that house talking to myself. Like,
No, for
and I know
real.
my neighbor probably be like, who is she? Myself. Like,
in the car.
get up.
More
get
than
up.
you the stuff. I'm talking third person.
Yeah.
I be talking in third. I swear to God. I know
You
my
be your
baby
biggest fan.
love
like,
me.
Yeah.
Love me.
Yeah.
Cause
Love me, okay? Love me to me.
But I agree with both of you ladies about writing stuff down. And I even do collages. I picture the things that I want. I screenshot it on my computers. I got the Ferrari I want. And I, you know what I'm saying?
phone.
Like, yes, I put it in my phone. I write it down in my notes. Just that constant reminder is what you need to, again, speaking to yourself. You're the person that's going to be doing it. So why wouldn't you be motivating you?
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
I don't think people know how much power we have.
Tongue.
And the tongue, for sure.
Like, we are
Girl.
powerful. We create everything around us by the time what we say, what we think.
Your thoughts
Yeah.
become
Your thoughts
things.
become
That's why you don't need to
things.
roll over and get on Instagram in the morning. As soon as you open your eyes, you need to be doing something other than getting on Instagram, because you might see one negative thing and it could throw your whole day off.
100%. 100%.
So,
Or even just thinking that before you having it, that you have it. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Knowing that you're worthy and that you're going to get these
Yeah.
things, and then letting it go. Because after that, you already have it. So what you still worried about it for?
Right.
Sometimes we can counteract the things that we believe because we have these negative thoughts like, oh, I mean, I'm struggling. How? You just said you was a millionaire. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
have to move and act accordingly to what you think. And again, they always say like your life is mirrored of your thoughts and who you are. So if you wake up in the morning and you're looking around and you're not in the apartment or house or whatever that you want to be, know that the issue is within you. You are stopping you from
Whatever you want.
exactly, because just like that man who has that Ferrari that you're looking for, he did it.
He did it.
You can do it too.
Right.
So he's just showing you that it's possible. It's not for you to be envious. It's for you to be like, okay, that's confirmation. I can do this.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. I have another question for you ladies. It's a post on Instagram. It says, some women want the diamond watch, others value the time. Which one are you?
I want to go first.
You want to go first?
Why we both look at each other? I was like,
I want to go first because I didn't want her to repeat herself, because before we started the podcast today, we were having a conversation, obviously, and we said that we can waste a lot of things, but you can't waste my time. My time is something that I cannot get back, so I'd rather take the time.
Okay, then.
okay, you next.
Listen, because I'm going to be 100. I want both.
Yeah,
Look, I'm going to be clear. Give me both. Yes, your time is very much important to me. I do want your time. But I also would like that nice diamond watch. Yeah, I would, and if, thank you.
I would take both as well, but if I had to choose, I would do time for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a chill, like,
Oh, yeah, if I had to choose, it would be the time for sure, because I got a diamond watch right now and I don't have it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't wear it often, but it's cute. It's nice to have,
Yeah.
It's definitely good to have, but I would definitely.
Nice little accessory.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You know what my answer is. Definitely the time. Obviously, I want to be able to tell the time on my diamond watch to let you know that I'm utilizing it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's time, because, again, if they didn't tell us that this was an expensive watch, or if they didn't put that in our head, then it wouldn't be. You get what I'm saying? So the only thing that we know for sure is real is the time. And even then, the time isn't real. It's something that they make you believe. Like, I try to, in my meditation, say that I'm outside of the realms of time, because when they tell you, oh, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in your mind, you're going based on that as well. Oh, it's the weekend, so I'm about to start acting this way. It's Monday, I got to grind. Why couldn't every day be a Monday?
Right.
Like, why can't every day be a week? You get what I mean? But we are so systematic.
We are so.
Yeah, we stuck. We stuck.
We are.
For sure.
Because I'm not going to lie, that's the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, and I have
Because Monday
never
do
even
mean
thought-
a lot to me, because that's what I was brought up to be Monday is the first start of the week. How you start your Monday is how you set the tone for the rest of the week. And on the weekend, you get to chill, you get to party, you get to see your friends, you know, you get to celebrate. Like,
But says who? Like,
Says
if you got a goal to reach, why ain't every day a Monday?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's lit. Talk to him. That's
Again, I wrote all that down. Again, my meditation, I'm like, I'm outside of the realms of time. Because it really throws
You
me
gotta
off.
say that.
I look at the clock, I'll be like, oh, it's 9, I'm sleepy.
not even sleepy for real, but
It's
you know, it's time to go to
10:30. I'm
sleep.
sleepy.
Yeah, it's
I
time
need
to go to bed. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm mentally controlled by looking at, what time is it? You don't know. It don't matter. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do be like, what time is it? It's my
Yeah,
bedtime. And
all
really,
the
like,
time.
I'm not even sleepy. I'm forcing myself to go to sleep because
that's
I
what
need
we
to be
system
asleep.
at, you know? That's crazy.
Because think about it. The animals and stuff don't have clocks.
They
But they gonna wake up at that specific time. They know that we just are so out of tune with the universe, you know, because we're always in these buildings. Like, we're just always so stuck in fake realities, which is social media. So many people live for something that's not real.
Right.
So it's like when you look up, you really don't have anything.
But social media.
But social media. Those likes do nothing for you. Now, I do see it when it comes to like building businesses. Yeah.
Branding,
Branding, yes. But when your life revolves around this fake thing, you become fake.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah,
It's what
yeah,
it is.
I agree. Are you still doing Mondays with Morgan?
You know what?
'Cause I don't
She
think
slack.
I've seen him.
She been slacking.
I ain't seen
Why
him.
she about to come with, go ahead.
I expect to see one on Monday.
Okay. I'm a bust.
Thank you.
I am okay.
Yep, put it on.
I have been so
Write
busy.
it
I
down.
have been having so many closings and been dealing with so many clients. There's no excuse. I'm holding myself
You
accountable.
still gotta
I'm gonna
drive
make
to the closing.
I'm gonna make that video.
So prop that phone up like you always do. You still gotta drive there.
Hey guys.
Yes, because we need to see it.
Even if you gotta wake up 30 minutes earlier to get it out the way.
See, this is what I love though.
Yeah.
Like I don't take it offensively. I love that y'all even look forward to me
Yeah.
making it, and that
Yeah.
makes me feel good. It makes
Yeah.
me feel like people watch it and get something from it.
Yeah.
do.
It's,
Definitely.
I feel like nobody can have too much motivation. Like, I don't ever think it's too much. My idol is Steve Harvey. I can go, it'll take me a whole podcast episode to tell you why I love that man so much. But, like, it's some days where I just don't feel like myself. Like, sometimes I wake up and I don't know what's wrong. Like, it might not really be nothing wrong. I might have thought something was wrong, and now my mind is stuck on that for the rest of the day. I can listen to 4, 5, 6 Steve Harvey videos, and it'll just change my mood.
Wow.
And he give me a message every time. It's a whole different message every time. Like, I never get tired of listening to him. Ever.
Yeah, Steve Harvey definitely one of them motivating people. You know, he talk about being homeless, sleeping in his car, and people not seeing his vision about telling jokes. And
They told him he not gonna get paid for telling jokes, and now he been on TV for years.
Making
you
that
know, my whole
Yeah.
life for real. And
So,
Yeah.
it changed his whole life around. I have another question. What are you guys' biggest pet peeve?
In like life or
Life
Just
or business.
Period. What's your biggest pet peeve?
think
Y'all
she's
let's
right
talk-
about it.
this is girl talk. We just talking.
Yeah, now we just, what else? What's your biggest pet peeve?
I'll
I'll
tell y'all. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Don't call me and be talking in the background. You get what I'm saying?
Like they on the phone with you, but they talking
to call me back. Just call me right back. It's cool. Like, it's all right. Like, I don't like that. That grinds my gears because you knew you was talking to them before you picked up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
before
saying?
you called me.
Call me back. That's one of mine. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Here we go.
I do not like when people smack when they eat. Like, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
I think that's
This one guy said that he wouldn't. He said, "Yeah, I don't want to go on a date with her because she smacked."
Yeah.
No.
Or don't chew on the phone with me. Or anything like that. I'm just calling you
I
back.
do want to add in when you got your AirPods on, it pick up it pick up noise in the back because my mama, I be on the phone with my mama and she be like, "Were you thirsty?" And I'm like, "Ma'am, like I was drinking normal," but I feel like it just picks up extra stuff. She like, "You could just call me back." No, I'm talking to you, and I was thirsty at the time. But like, I think that the AirPods just pick up extra. So I'm just if we on the phone and it's on the AirPod, then don't mind me.
But they say I smack when I eat though, so I don't know.
And that's your pet peeve. Like, stop. Whole time.
But yeah.
What about you?
I think my biggest pet peeve is don't tell me you gonna do something and you don't come
do
through.
it. You volunteered that you was gonna do it.
You should have just been quiet.
Especially if I didn't ask you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do not tell me that you go do this, you go send that by this time. This time come and it's not. That's like, who asked for you to volunteer this lie to me? Like,
Yeah.
that's my biggest pet peeve.
Okay, that's
my
pretty
biggest.
annoying. I'm like, that's definitely annoying.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
My biggest pet peeve is people sleeping with the TV on.
Oh my God, really?
I hate the
You
noise.
sleep with the TV on? I can't do it.
I got a baby, so sometimes
My baby needs utter silence.
Listen.
Unless it's like white noise with like a fan.
it's crazy. It's crazy you say that. Like, and my baby was like that, but I don't know. It was like once he started, like, you know, Coco Melon.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. I fall asleep.
I'm telling you, that's some type of baby.
Lullaby nursery, like.
No, it's some.
That's what Coco
They like hypnotize the kids off
Hypnotize.
it has to be because when I turn on Coco, she be like, I'm like, what is going on? Let me watch this too. You know,
And it ain't that.
It ain't
This is why you feeling the way you do.
It ain't that. It's like, I don't know if it's the high pitched like singing or something.
And I think it's the smoothness of everything. Kids is just like hypnotizing a little bit, but I enjoy it.
That type of stuff make me fall asleep.
No,
so
you
I can like
can't.
the TV be on.
My poor baby, whenever she get here,
Yeah, I don't do the TV.
the TV, no, don't do it. Like, I'm one of those people. Once and if I feel like I'm falling asleep, I'm
gotta turn it off.
I'm turning it off.
I have
It's-
another pet peeve.
Okay.
Okay, so if we all out to eat, please do not itemize the bill. We splitting this up. It's
out.
splitting it 4 ways. That's what it is. I don't care if you got a water, and I don't care if she got a steak.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have came. We splitting it 4 ways.
Flat out.
No, I only actually had a Coke and a fry. Like,
Pet
okay.
peeve.
Cause you sitting there just wasting time.
Look, gone home.
Pet peeve.
Like, because this is a collective thing. We should just order everybody. Everyone
Right.
should just order. I'm not saying. I just don't call to eat with me then.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah. What's your other
so she
pet
gonna have to
peeve?
hear it.
I hate when people lie anyway, but just when you lie in my face, that's a pet peeve.
So what you saying? They could text and lie? Is it okay? It's something about when they talking
You
to
in
you
my
face to
face.
face. I get
and
it.
you lying in my face.
So you go.
Yeah, you can lie on the phone. I know you lying, but when you in my face, that's just the ultimate disrespect.
The audacity.
That's like the high up.
Like, dang, you really crazy. You,
Yeah,
lying in
you
my
might
face, and
be.
I know you lying.
And you know I know you lying.
Really psycho.
That's the real tea. They be knowing you know they lying, but they go still try.
I have a question for you ladies. Do you guys have any like upcoming goals this year? Like that you like granted that you want to share or that may be like big news coming up? Are you excited about or
Well, we
know.
have a goal to drop season 2.
ooh.
Yep.
Before we came here, we did a photo shoot. We're working better so more on our marketing. But to be honest, our podcast is way bigger than we expected so soon. Like, not saying that I didn't think it would make it because I knew that it would, but it just happened so fast. And it became, sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Everywhere I go, like, not lying. Oh, have me on the podcast this, podcast that. It's like literally, they don't even say hi sometimes. They just literally start talking about the podcast, and they just be like, wow, you really saying watch me on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I love it.
Thank you.
So my upcoming goals, of course, is yes, we coming fire season 2. When I say way better than season 1, I mean like the structure, the guests, the conversation is everything. So shout out to us for that. I have some other goals that I'm working on. I bought a few houses and they're all for different purposes. So the one that I'm working on right now is going to be the big flip.
Okay.
I'm very, very excited about that. That's for sure going through before the end of the year.
Facts.
And the other one is my building that
Okay.
I am renovating. I haven't really decided what I want to do with it yet because I'm ready to move out of state. So I might even just rent it out or turn it into something if I could find the right team.
So with the 2 buildings,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
you
Is that
leveled
on
up
6
that.
Mile?
Yeah, no, it's on 7 Mile and Grass Street. on the
Okay,
east
because
side.
I was about to say I've seen that almost exact building. What is that? I think it's like 6 Mile in Wyoming.
Oh, it might be. They
Remember
look
when
like
we used
that
to
over
go
there.
to Tactical Advantage?
They look like that.
Okay.
They look,
That's what I was about to say. It looks
They look
exactly like that.
They
Okay.
look like that. So those are my top 3 goals.
Those are
this year.
beautiful, by the way. Those are really great goals.
I'm excited.
Both of you,
I'm
for sure.
Thank you.
What about you?
I want to get a couple of Airbnbs
Me too.
Yep.
That's my
in
biggest goal.
different cities.
That's for sure.
That's one of my goals.
I've been hearing
Airbnb
Airbnb
taking off.
money is
But it's crazy. They're trying to stop it in Atlanta.
wow.
It's many other states.
You say
You got 49 more states.
Let's go.
That's true. But
girl, we got whole other countries and everything, baby. Hold on. But what's going on with it?
Is it oversaturated?
They're trying to, like, the hotels are losing money and stuff like that. But it was it's
not my fault, bro.
It was a post about they're going to be able to ticket you. Like, it's I don't
Like
know.
what? Because taxis lost money when Uber and Lyft came out. We ain't have a fit. Like
I don't know what it was. It was an article. They were talking about it. Like they were going to give citations out to Airbnb, hosts and all that. That
It's giving me hate.
I want to say Atlanta was the first state or city to take off with Airbnbs that I noticed. But I like staying in Airbnbs better when I go on group trips because it gives everybody their space.
Yes.
you can cook.
And it gives you that hometown feel. Like when you're in a hotel, you feel restricted in a sense. Even if they have like kitchens and stuff,
balcony,
it's just like I'm in a hotel hallway full of strangers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Airbnb does give you that like home away from home feel.
good vacation vibes.
Definitely, 100%.
What's your goals?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the same. That's my next purchase. I do already have some investment properties that I have, but my next one is to get an Airbnb out of state. I'm really looking at Texas right now because it is so large and heavily populated. And then also one of my biggest goals for my tea right now is to get us on Amazon, to start selling on Amazon, start selling other products on Amazon. So right now I'm waiting for my trademark to clear. It's been months now. Yes.
It takes a long
time. So I'm just waiting for that trademark to get done. It's been like 3 months thus far. So once that's done, I think that's going to be my wake up rich scheme.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to keep exchanging my time.
I get it.
For the money. I want
get
to
it.
literally wake up and my
And be
bank account
making
is
money.
full.
Yep.
And I'm like, great.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yep. I love to see it, y'all.
It's all on me.
I really want to thank you guys for, coming on, telling us
Thanks
about
for the
yourself.
invite so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
for coming
it.
all the way to Detroit.
Yes. Yes. And I can't wait to see your podcast when you started, you know.
I need some help with it's the name for me.
Girl, it's always
How
there.
long take y'all to find y'all name?
A long time.
Yeah, I honestly, if
It
I
took us
go
months.
to my notebook, it probably say something like June 2020, and we literally just dropped this year. Like, so, I mean,
She was texting me, did you come up with a name? I'm like, nope, this not
listen,
catchy, so I don't have nothing.
every day
Yeah.
we like, nah,
The
no, I don't
name
really
is
want that one.
perfect because it's like that's the thing. I don't want to just be about business. I don't
Right.
want to just be,
A variety of
it's a
conversation.
variety of
Exactly.
conversation. So that's where it's like,
Think of a universal word then. Think of something that is
I need
super.
help, y'all. If y'all watching,
Yeah. Shoot the girl. Shoot our girl shoot her some ideas.
Yeah.
No, but other than that, I appreciate even just being invited and thought of because obviously we had to be on your radar to even invite us onto your podcast. So thank you so much again for having me as your guest. I appreciate it.
Of course.
No problem.
So we're going to wrap it up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at RT the letter N, Daisy.
Yeah, and go ahead and we
yeah.
forgot to put y'all Instagram.
Be Classy Beauty, BKLASSY Beauty.
And I'm Morgan the Realtor _ Very simple.
Right. Very, very simple. Okay, make sure y'all go follow us on Instagram and like our video.
Ooh.